Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Naomy Nasimiyu, and today I want to welcome you. I have given my show a name finally. I was looking for a name for quite some time. So officially, for the first time, welcome to Nasaha with Naomi. And I hope that in this show today you're going to be blessed. You're going to learn something new. You're going to grow in your relationship because I have something very interesting uh, something very interesting put up for today's show. But first of all, remember to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And thank you so much for the people who have subscribed. Remember to give your views in the comment section. Remember to give a thumbs up if you like this video. And also remember to share so that the video can be able to reach as many as possible. When you share, you make the channel to grow. So kindly help me in this journey, in this YouTube journey, so that this channel can grow. So karibu sana. Today we have something very interesting. I have something very interesting that I want to share with you. And before I forget, I almost forgot. I don't know whether you've seen my new song, my first song ever to be released. It is called Wastahili. Maybe we can put up the link in the description box so that you can be able to watch it. A very powerful song, a song that will bless you. So make sure you watch it, make sure you give your comment, make sure you like, and make sure you share. So God bless you so much. Now to today's topic. Today we are going to discuss about the 5 love languages. Yes, 5 love languages. Did you know that love has languages? Love has languages, and we are going to look at them today. You know, one of the problems that people face in today's society is expressing love to their loved ones, maybe to your spouse, maybe to your husband, your wife, your fiance, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. People face challenges of expressing love in a meaningful way. So yes, you love someone, you want to show them that you love them, but most of the time, especially the ladies, when you hear the ladies talking, you'll hear them saying, yes, he loves me, but he doesn't, he shows that he loves me, but it doesn't, it doesn't reach there, like it doesn't reach the peak. So different people have different love languages. You're going to learn about them, and when we finish, kindly comment and tell me what your love language is, because after that, after you've gone through this, then you're going to know what your love language is. And I want you to know that whatever we are going to discuss, you could be having, maybe people show love in different ways. There's some who like to receive gifts. There are some who love acts of service. You're going to look at all those, but there is one that stands out. Whichever that stands out in all the languages that you're going to look at, whichever stands out, then that is your love language. So let us go through the different love languages. So there are 5, and the first love language is words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. Now, words of affirmation, these are words of praise that you give to someone. I know this one is a love language for most women, ladies. Words of affirmation. Now, these people like to hear spoken words, words that praise them. You tell them words that praise them. You show them appreciation, not by giving them a gift, but by telling them, thank you, my love, for doing this and this for me. You can tell them or praise them for things that they are good at. Maybe they are good at cooking. Maybe it is your wife, you tell her, honey, thank you, you're a very good cook. I love the way you cook. Maybe it is the way they clean the house. You tell them, thank you so much, I love the way you clean the house. So you give them affirmation, you appreciate them, you give them love quotes. The people, you remember the way in high school people would write love notes and love quotes and send them to to their girlfriends, the girlfriends at that time. So these are people who cherish those things even when they grow older. It is now to them, it is not just a high school thing, it is not just a teenage thing. When they grow up, they love, those quotes that talk about love. Notes, you leave them notes everywhere. Maybe it is in the morning, you woke up early to go to work, you left them in bed, you leave a note by the bedside, you tell them, I love you, have a good day. Now these people appreciate those things, love notes, cute messages. You leave a message, I love you, you are my everything, such things. They love compliments. When they dress up for you, when they look nice, make sure you give them a compliment, because now these people, their language is words of affirmation. So just tell them, you look lovely in that dress, you look nice in that suit. Give them words of affirmation. So words of affirmation, that is love language number one. Another love language is quality time. Quality time. Now these people like to be given time, undivided attention. They don't want you to be talking to them and you're doing something else. So if your partner loves quality time, then you should learn the art of listening. You should create time to be together. Even if you're busy, out of your busy schedule, make sure that you create time to be with your partner, maybe with your wife or your husband. And remember, it is not the amount of time, it is not the quantity of time. Remember, it is quality. Now this time that you have, if it is 30 minutes, how are you using it? When you're with them, now these people, they are the kind of people who will want you to switch off the TV. Maybe you're watching TV, you're together, you switch off the television, then you listen to them as they talk. They want to spend time with you, turn off the phone. Don't be talking to them and after every 5 minutes a call is coming through. Every time you're receiving a call. Then when you talk to them, make sure you make eye contact to them, so that you give them assurance that you're listening to them, you're paying attention to whatever they are saying. Then remember, what matters to them is quality and not quantity. So quality time, that is love language number 2. I don't know whether you've already started, getting yours. Kindly make sure you leave a comment to tell me what your love language is. Number 3, the third love language, physical touch. Physical touch. And when you're talking about physical touch, I know the first thing that comes to your mind could be being intimate with your partner, but this does not necessarily mean being intimate. These are the kind of people, those people who love PDA, public display of affection. Now this is their love language. When you walk together outside, they want you to hold, maybe it is your wife, she wants you to hold her hand. So this is a love language to her. Do not, if this partner wants you to hold their hand and then you're like, this one if it was utoto, those are the things that we used to do when you are dating, then you find that they will feel as if, yes, you love them, but you don't reach, you don't take them, you don't take them to their highest place. You leave them hanging somewhere. So these are the kind of people, if your wife or your husband likes to hold your hand in public, then their love language is definitely physical touch. So these people like holding hands. They like to, when you're walking or you're taking a photo, you find that if it is your husband, he likes to put a hand over your shoulder. Now they're showing you their love languages, physical touch. Maybe when you are watching TV, you'll find most of the time they'll want, maybe if you're husband and wife, now if one partner's love language is physical touch, they'll want to be close to you, they'll want to cuddle, to be next to you. So when unajipatia hapo mashughuli, unajipatia distance, you're like, don't disturb my peace, I like watching TV alone, then you are not learning or you are not reading the love language of your partner. So people whose love language is physical touch. You find that most of the time they are very touchy. They want to hold hands every time. They want to hug. When you come home from work, they want to hug you. When you are walking, they want to put a hand over your shoulder. And you find that this is a way you find that they want you to express love to them. So that's physical touch. That is love language number 3. Love language number 4, acts of service. Acts of service. Now, these are kind of people whose love language is acts of service. These are people who love when people do nice things for them. And I think this is the dream of every woman, especially when you just get married. When you just get married, you want breakfast in bed and all that, and probably it happens, but after some time it fades away. And then you start learning some other things. Maybe you start learning to love your partner in a different way. But then we have some people who, when you stop doing this, then they start having this perception that your love for them has gone down, like you don't love them the way you used to love them. So people whose love language is acts of service, they love it when you do nice things for them, and you find most of the time they will do the same for others. So one day, just when you wake up, if you're a husband, you decide to make breakfast for your wife, or maybe after you've taken your supper in the evening, you just tell her, honey, you just relax this evening, I'm going to do the dishes for you. Then you go and do the dishes, for her. Now, if your partner's love language is acts of service, you find that they will feel very contented. They will feel extremely loved when you do such nice things for them. You just tell her, today, let me go and do shopping for you. Let me go and do the groceries for you. Let me go and buy maybe the vegetables, the fruits. You tell her, maybe today I will take care of the kids. You go and have a good time. Mimi nitakaa na watoto. So you find that if your partner's love language is acts of service, they will enjoy it so much when you do something nice for them. So love language number 4, acts of service. Now, love language number 5, receiving gifts. And someone once said that you cannot love. You can give without loving, but you cannot love without giving. Now, there are some people who feel extremely loved, extremely, taken care of, extremely cherished when you give them gifts. And don't mistake this. It does not necessarily mean that when you give them gifts, you need to go and buy expensive, very big gifts. To them, it is the thought that counts. The thought that, you sat down, then you just thought and you said, it has been a while, I've not done this and this, maybe for my husband or for my wife, and then they decided to do it. It is the thought that counts. So don't start saying that, hey, hapana. If you find that every now and then your partner wants gifts or they're demanding they want this and this, no, that is not a love language. But these are the kind of people who just need you to do something small for them. It can be as simple as buying them a chocolate or getting them a bouquet of flowers. Something very nice. It could be a handmade piece of art. Maybe just something, you took something, maybe a carton, you drew a flower, wrote there, I love you, and then you give it to them. It will speak a lot of love to them. So it does not necessarily mean that you have to go and buy, designer bags or designer suits, designer shoes to give to your partner. If it is your husband, it can be just something as simple. You get them a vest, you get them a simple watch, you get them a shirt, not necessarily expensive, and you give to them. So you find that your man becomes very contented. He walks around feeling like a king. Why? Because you understand his language of love and you're meeting the desires of his heart. So they appreciate the time. You find the people whose love language is receiving of gifts. You find that they appreciate the time and the thought and the effort that you have put into getting them a gift. They feel so much loved. So those are the 5 languages of love: words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and receiving of gifts. Do you know yours? If yours falls under any of this category, it must. Make sure you comment in the comment section below and tell me. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, remember to comment, remember to like, remember to share, and God bless you so much. Until next time, have a good time and God bless you.